This is definitely not how I wanted to start things off, but this just might be the way to do it. I've been told I keep procrastinating on my success. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm sure you see where I am. This is my start. And I am doing it afraid, as Joyce Meyer says to do. I'm here. I want to say I'm okay, but I don't know that. This is my story that I'm starting. This is my, that's my, I don't know what to call that. I want to give it a name. But that's a result of pain, stress, especially stress, pent in emotions that I had no idea how to deal with. This, I found out, is Domestic Abuse Month, October. So I'm using this month to break out and to have a voice. I've held in the pain and everything for almost 24 years now. Crazy, right? I know. Yeah. Welcome to my world. I am a domestic abuse survivor. And I say that now with, I guess the word would be assurance. Maybe not. I don't know exactly what the word is, but the only reason I say that now is because I know that it's a fact. I would have never considered myself a domestic violence or domestic abuse individual, because I don't want to use the word victim. I'm not using the word victim with regard to anything. I'm a survivor, but I did not even know that I was domestically abused, because I just found out that domestic abuse does not necessarily have to be physical, and it's not always physical. I didn't know that. This is new to me. My aunt has a non-for-profit organization, Mothers of Hope, that she's had for a number of years. But because I was in another state of mind, mentally, just numb, checked out on life, I didn't know the complete details of her organization. And now that I've found out that I have been involved in a domestic abuse relationship, I'm realizing I should have been a part of her non-for-profit organization. But because I was consumed in my pain and in my world, I had no idea. But I was definitely supposed to be a part of that and a complete member. I was actually supposed to be 100% helping her with that, but I think I was 100% checked out of it. I may have gone to, and I did go to one of the events, one or two of the events, but I feel so horrible now that I wasn't actually totally consumed in it, because I could have benefited so much from that, because that was me. Well, I know now. I wish I could be a part of it now. It still exists, but it's not the same. I'm going to go find out more details of it. Mothers of Hope Resource Center. That's exactly what it was called, a complete name. But I'm going to go find out and possibly volunteer now so that I can start finding out more and healing more. I'm in the healing phase of my life now, so that's a plus. But I'm getting ready to dive into this domestic abuse world of knowledge, because I have to find out more and help others. I know that there's a lot that I can share. I know that there are many that I could help, especially during this pandemic, because there are people who, women, I guess men too, even though I'm so hesitant to include men because I don't see that. But I'm sure it happens. But for the females, I know that they are possibly struggling right now, especially if they're still under the in the same environment, under the same roof as their abuser. Abuse is not physical just. When I found out that mental abuse, verbal abuse, oh my goodness. It takes me back to when they say words hurt. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words could never hurt me. That's a total lie, because words do hurt. As a matter of fact, they stick with you longer than if you were just hit. At least you get hit and it's over with. Those words, they stick. Oh boy, do they stick ever. And they can change your whole perception of yourself. I know. It happened to me. Boy, did it ever. I won't hold you long on here right now, because I don't even want to be on here in this hospital room. But this is where I am right now. And I have to stop procrastinating. I was told to tell my story. It's time for me to tell my story, because others need help, just as I've needed it and still do. I still need help. I'm still healing. I still have a long way to go. But this is my start. I have to start somewhere. I'm learning to love myself now, and it feels great. One thing that I've realized and know now is that my voice matters. What I say, what I feel matters. Yeah, It's time for me to talk about it. Because I heard that talking about it is a form of healing. Yeah. Yeah. That there. When you hold things in and don't release them, this happens. My heart couldn't take anymore. My heart was tired. My heart woke me up. I had a heart attack. I was in the hospital when I turned 50. What a way to celebrate my big 50. In a hospital bed in excruciating pain, having had double bypass heart surgery at 49. And months before that, I suffered a stroke. Ridiculous, right? Like, what? What am I doing suffering a stroke at 49? Yeah. May, I had a stroke. November, I had a heart attack. Yeah. It woke me up, though. It made me stop and say, Shalon, you matter. You've got to do something different. I had to realize that stress was killing me. I had to stop stressing. Everything was stressing me. Me not having the life that I wanted, that I thought I was going to have, because I had so many plans before I made a wrong turn. Be careful. Be careful who you allow into your life. Be careful who you invite into your world. Because the one wrong person, one, can turn your world around and upside down. If I could go back and change things, God, as Vicky Dillard would say, God today. I love her. God today. Yeah, I would go back and change some things. Go all the way back to 1996. Exactly. When I was a college student, well on my way, working, going to school, taking care of my beautiful son, Aziz. Yeah. It was just him and I. And we were living life. I think I may have had about a year and a half left of school, of college, for my degree. And then I was introduced to someone who would bring everything to an abrupt halt. Be careful. Yeah, such an abrupt halt, all because I agreed to put school on hold for a little while, get married and have children. The marriage didn't happen. No, it didn't. As a matter of fact, he walked out the door on my wedding day. The day I just found out I was pregnant with twins. Yeah, my Nafisa and my Nehemiah. Yeah. I love them to pieces. I love them to pieces. But yeah, that I just found out that I was pregnant. I was getting married. But the day I was getting married, I didn't call my sister to tell her, well, I got a phone call that he was running a little late and couldn't get the cake. No big deal. What? A cake? I don't need no cake. Anyway, I got off the phone. Okay, no problem, no big deal. So he came on by, see how I was doing, see how the process was going, the progress, whatever the word is, just to see if everything was going well. And again, he said he's running behind. He cannot pick up the cake. Call my sister and tell her he can't get the cake. Okay, no problem, no big deal. My aunt will get that. But because I didn't pick up the phone and call my sister at that moment, he got up, he got angry. I was shocked because I didn't know it was that serious. But he got angry, got up, walked toward the door, and said to me as he was walking, well, if you can't follow instructions now, you won't follow instructions later. Huh? I didn't know that was an instruction. You just asked me to call my sister and let her know she can't pick up the cake, that you were running behind. Baby, that's okay. Go ahead, do what you have to do. I'll make arrangements to get the cake picked up. It's a cake. A cake. Nonetheless, he was serious. He walked out that door, and as he's walking out, I'm in a state of shock because I'm realizing, oh, I gotta sneeze, but it hurts so bad. Ow. I'm realizing that this man is getting ready to cause some stuff to happen right now. I couldn't even call my sister. I had to get myself together. Of course, I break down completely. Did not know until later on that moment I had to tell the minister, because I was getting married in the house. We were having the wedding at the house. I had to inform the minister when he came that it's not happening. Of course, I had to call my sister, I had to call my aunt, I had to call anybody that I knew was coming to let them know that it's not going to happen. Did not know then that moment, and from then on until just here not too many years ago when I finally got out of it. But that started my abuse. No, actually it started before then. Because I'll tell you that. Stay tuned. This is something you couldn't possibly imagine. Stay tuned for that story. I'm okay because I'm healing. That's all that matters. Stay tuned. You all enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to try to enjoy mine. Alrighty. Talk to you soon.